This is the X200 drone. It's pocketable. And it's very compact indeed. You have an instruction manual and you have a caution of battery that you should go over. Inside the package will be your drone. You're going to take off the sticker and prepare your drone for flight. You have a control board that will go over this in a short detail. We have a package of small propellers, a precision Phillips screwdriver, a micro JST charging port and plug. The drone is a 400 milliamp battery internally that will run up to 15 minutes of runtime. We have an altitude of 10 meters and a maximum range about 50 meters. And we have about 90 minutes of battery charge time. For the first time charging, it may be a little less. You're going to supply your own batteries to the back of the transmitter unit. With the precision screwdriver, you're simply going to find the Phillips screw, unscrew, slide the door open, and put in your two AAA batteries. Close on up and lock down. For the first time, you can check if the unit powers on by finding the on button. You have an indicator inside. It is a push in, push out on button. You'll notice a number of buttons and icons on the transmitter, and we'll go over the controller and tell you what they're all about. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to look for the area of interest, is the back of the drone, and we're going to put the plug in and charge our battery. The charge indicator light is on the USB-A side and nothing is on the drone, so allow 90 minutes for everything to fully charge. The Syma controller is a nice size, 2.5 by 4+ inches. This is the on and off button. This is your left joystick going forward, ascends, backward, descends, left counterclockwise, right clockwise. On the right hand joystick going forward goes forward, back goes backwards, left goes left, right goes right. You can press in on both of the joysticks. They may not have any doing for them. Auto takeoff is on the upper right side. Auto land as well by a single press. You have your trim button. If you want to trim to forward, back, left, and right, hold down the trim, don't let go. You have your headless mode, which is over here by pressing in on the button. You have a speed switch. By pressing in, you have a number of speeds and getting back to the regular speed. Over here is going to be your flip mode. Press and hold and go forward. It'll do a forward flip. Don't just simply press it. You won't get that flip. Close it up and you're all done. That is the controller. Before flying, you turn the drone on and you turn the transmitter on. To pair, you go up and down. And you're always going to calibrate. You're going to go down and towards the right. If you want to take off and start your drone, you just hit this button. It'll spin and go up. To shut it off, you just basically press this and it'll land and shut down. To just manually do so, you either hit the up button or you go in on the joysticks like so. To shut the drone off, you simply come down and then you shut the drone off. In case of an emergency and you're going to crash, you're going to go in on the two joysticks, the drone will drop from the sky and shut off. Anytime you crash the drone, you're going to want to come back and calibrate by going down and towards the right. When the battery is fully completing charge, simply unplug, put this to the side, let it cool down, and what you're going to do is you're going to open up each of the arms of the A6 motors. They are brushed motors. You're going to open up the bottom arm first, then the top arm second. You can probably open up the top one and the bottom one because there are no landing gears to interfere. You notice that this will be a light and there'll be lights all over the drone. You have an on button and so forth. So what we're going to do is turn the drone on by simply pressing on the button. You have a light that's in the front that's flickering, as you can see. You're going to turn the transmitter on again and go up and down. and you are now paired and talking to the drone. You're going to calibrate the drone by going, like we said, down and to the right. And when you see that flashing for a second and a half, you are 100% calibrated and ready to fly. When you're all finished flying, you're going to shut the drone off. The drone has a low voltage cutoff and also circuitry protection if you crash and the propellers will shut it down. You're going to shut the transmitter down. When you're ready to fly, you're going to repeat the same steps. You're going to turn the drone on. You're going to turn the transmitter on, up and down, and pair the drone and calibrate the drone, and now you're ready to fly. And what we're going to do right now is just take off and land. Hit the takeoff button and hit the land button. Now this drone will go about 2.5, 3 feet up in the air, and it'll come down and do like a double tap, and we're good to go. Now what we're going to go do is give a flight and try our best to have some fun with the drone. This is fast speed right here. Great for outdoor flying. Height is always your friend. Stay away from the trees, and that is pretty fast. 2 nanoseconds of speed. We can go really high if we wanted to, and we could do a flip and all. I'm just gonna have some fun doing those cone rolls right there. Look at that nice cone roll. Little drone does a great job, very little breeze. See if I could do a flip. There's the flip. Get nice up and close for you. You need some height for the flip. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna crash. I'll go back, get up. Now this is the land mode. You can land it and control it while it's landing. And if I want to take off, I simply hit the takeoff button, and then I give it the up stick, and off I go. Now, I could go pretty far. I don't want to go far. I want to avoid the trees and obstacles. There you go. That is the Syma X200 drone. Close your drone, make sure it snaps into place. 15 minutes of run time, 90 minutes of charge time, 400 milliamp battery. It doesn't have obstacle avoidance. It just has the simple takeoff, land, everything of the characteristics of a real drone. And this you'll learn very fast, master it, and have a lot of fun. I hope this is a drone that you're looking for by Syma, the X200.